So I haven't been to this Goodwill here in probably about 4 months, but we're gonna go in here. We're gonna see how many items we can find to resell on eBay and Poshmark. I'm hoping for 10 or 12. I'm gonna live stream this whole thing on TikTok and put the recording up on YouTube, take you along for the whole journey. Hope you have fun. Hope you learned something today. Let's go. Hello, hello. Oh, here we go. Little App State action on a Gildan tag. Size medium. It's gonna be too short for me. Man, I want that. I want that for me. All right, let's see if we can make some money today. This is the second thrift store of the day. First one got us 2 items. I paid $2 total for those 2 items. Here's some prices. T-shirts $2.99, pants $4.99, jeans $4.99, shirts $4.99, shirts $4.99, and suit sets $9.99. Let's start here. We're on the wrong end. So we're starting at the bed end, the small sizes. There's an extra small. So we're going to avoid most of these. We're going to be really selective in smalls and mediums. There's a small LL Bean we'll pass. Then as we get to those bigger sizes, we'll become a little less selective. Yeah, the prices are pretty good. Loa, what's up? Welcome. If you missed this, by the way, this whole thing is going to be up on YouTube. I'll drop it tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I do one of these every week on Tuesdays. And really the goal here is just to share as much of this process and what it's like doing this for a living, thrifting and reselling online. So no secrets here. You're seeing soup to nuts, front to back, exactly what's going to happen. Thanks for the follow, M Vines. So much cheaper than Kentucky. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. Thank you, TJ. Thanks to everyone who's here live on TikTok. Oh, here we go. Little Patagonia piece, size medium. We'll pick that up. Nothing fancy, but Patagonia's easy money. Pretty good start. What do we like? I don't know, maybe 20 items in, grab us a Patagonia. Looks like it's pretty well stocked in here, so this will keep us busy for a little bit. Let me know if you have questions along the way. Inside the brand, we need merch. Let's go beyond the brand, that's right. All right. Is this brand something? Jay McLaughlin, that's pretty good, right? Thanks in advance for chat, helping me out with some of this stuff. Jay McLaughlin. Isn't that a brand? Kind of a flannel, plain shirt. That's a brand. Size large, flannel. What are these things going for, including shipping? What are those selling for? Flannel, size large, McLaughlin. J Mac is very good. Thank you, Reisner. Appreciate you being here, Reisner. I know I'm not going to miss anything with Reisner in the chat. So many great resellers in the chat too. That's what makes this a lot of fun. So if you have questions, I'll get to a lot of the questions here on TikTok, but also you'll get some answers from some other super smart people who know their stuff and want to help you out too. If you're watching this recording on YouTube, I'll get back to all your questions and comments. I resell all this stuff on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, and Grailed. There's a Brooks Brothers, a smaller size. We pass on these all day. Bigger sizes, we'll consider them. Rail Riders. Kind of a vintagey look to that tag. Creeping in the background, making lunch for everyone. Appreciate that, Ayla. Jay McLaughlin is pricey stuff. Thanks for that. You should keep tally of every Van Heusen. Mac, do it. That'd be super funny. I saw so many Van Heusen at the thrift store I just got done at. So much Van Heusen. It was like a Van Heusen outlet, only used stuff. What brands are the best selling? Oh man, there's so many brands. A couple of my favorites, I actually sold one of them this past weekend. Brioni is one of my favorite brands to find. Sold a tuxedo shirt for $89 plus shipping used. Another one is CC Filson. I got a Filson shirt that I just picked up last Tuesday. If I can find a Stilson again today, I'd be psyched. Those are two of my favorites right there for you. I got a Patagonia. What is this? Colo wear? That's funny. I got a Patagonia in the cart already. That's easy money. Those are just a few for you. Chat will probably let you know some others. If you're watching in the chat and you're a reseller, you got some favorite brands to flip, drop them down here in the chat so that Frankie can learn some new brands too. I've been doing this at this point. It'll be 5 years in July, and I'm still learning new brands every single week. Appreciate everybody being here. So many OGs, people who come to all these live thrifts. I also do a live every single weekday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time here on TikTok. I go over daily sales. We pack up all those items. Kind of a cool shirt. It's an Old Navy. It's not worth anything, but just kind of cool. Big Sur. Here's a Polo Ralph Lauren, size large. Pony, we typically pick this up, but that has like terrible ring around the collar. This is borderline. I wouldn't say always pick it up. This is a borderline one, but Polo Ralph Lauren. Pony, but stained up, so we're going to pass on that. Obviously, condition matters. So yeah, if you want to learn more about like the other end, this is the front end, like picking stuff up at the store. This is kind of one part where the rubber hits the road. The other part is shipping out in the morning, shipping out the orders. Now here's a great brand. Screenshot time for y'all if you don't know this one. Carbon to Cobalt, add that to the list. One of my favorites to find. I hadn't found one in a long time, and I found two about a month ago. One of them's already sold. There we go, another Carbon to Cobalt. Happy about that, write that one down. It's Coffee with Chris. That's every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so we got one side of one rack down. We got one item, 2 items, 3 items. So that's a pretty good start. If we can get 3 in every rack, I'd take that. Here's the Cabela's. I pick up some Cabela's. This shirt's really worn out, so it's not even worth checking out. What's this brand? Kufandi? I kind of really like this this pattern. It's in really rough shape though. Okay, gotcha. Here's a North Face. So just a t-shirt and it's really worn out though, so we're gonna pass on this. Just really nothing going on there. Happy Tuesday, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, you're probably catching this on Wednesday. I'm going to drop this Wednesday morning at 9:30, so happy Wednesday to you. I do pick up some stuff from Cinch. The jeans, I've never sold them before, but I know the jeans do well. I'll pick up some Pearl Snap shirts too. I'm going to pass on this one. Cheap Amazon, is that Kofandi? Good to know. That's kind of a cool hoodie. I hoop. I thought it was IHOP for a second. That's funny. It took me a minute to catch that one. You find some crazy stuff at thrift stores sometimes. Here's a Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirt, long sleeve. I'm gonna pass on that. Nice pattern on this Gant. Here's another Cabela's, really worn out in the collar. That's a cool shirt though. Just super worn out and stained. The bird on there. Pretty bird. Love Cinch, yeah. Pretty bird. That bro just passed on this shirt, but it's got a ring around the collar. Wouldn't be, but it's a ring around the collar. But thank you, though. Yeah, those are really tough, though. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I sold that same shirt like 2 days ago. Literally the same exact shirt. Here we go. 4XLT. Awesome size. This is a really quick seller for me in that big size. Otherwise, nothing real fancy about this. Just button down, polo Ralph Lauren, really common item. With the pony on the chest being the key there, but that 4XLT just makes it a really low supply item on Poshmark and eBay, so that'll flip quick and for some good money. I never find tailor stitch either. I'm actually pretty excited about that. That guy was like in my shirt, so I was kind of a little silent there for a little bit, but that one was stained, that polo Ralph Lauren. A lot of ring around the collar here today. Here's a Christian Dior, but everyone's going to go bonkers about pick up the Dior, but it's in really rough shape. They don't sell for all that much money anyway, but in rough shape, it's really got not much value. What do we got on the floor here? Clemson Tigers. We're not too far from Clemson here, so I come across a lot of Clemson stuff. We do for all shirts that are wrinkly. I take photos of them and I sell them. I don't really do anything with wrinkles. They sell anyway. People have like washing machines and dryers and irons and stuff, so. For me, it's all about time and efficiency, so dollars per hour, so I can spend time like steaming or ironing, but I just don't. And I know there's probably many of you in the chat who do those things, and that's awesome. I respect the way that you do your business too, but for me, I'd rather turn and burn. Some more ring around the collar. That would have been a good pickup. So here's a Brooks Brothers I would pick up. It's got a couple things going for it. Big size, 2XL. The Regent fit is a slimmer fit. It actually just sells a little faster than for me for whatever reason. And we got that logo on the chest, but it's all worn out on the collar, so it's a no-go. Right behind it is another one, all worn out in the collar. Bigger size, it's like an XL right there. Not as good of a piece here because it's just a plain blue and it's got nothing on no logo on the chest, but that would be a borderline piece for me typically. But bad condition, so it's a no-go. Profits not projects, that's right. That's an old Rally Roots term, or at least that's who I first learned it from, was Rally Roots. I don't usually do Ted Baker. 1836 LO Bean. Boy, is this actually a collar that's not messed up. So I don't pick up most LL Bean, and yeah, see, collar is messed up. I don't think I'd pick this one up anyway. It's a really big size though. It's probably a 2X, 1836, but condition, can't do it. That's a borderline shirt because it's just really plain. It's a really hot, like there's so much competition and like low priced competition. Here's another one, same exact shirt. Yeah, collar's messed. So someone donated 2 of these, same size. I see that a lot with LL Bean. People have multiples of the same exact shirt. Yeah, the light blue is a tough mover for me, just the plain LL Bean. Plaid does better for me. This is a good piece. I've been selling these consistently for years. The price has gone down a little bit. These estate ribs, they don't all say estate ribs, but it's this Polo Ralph Lauren quarter zip. This one's not in good condition, so we're gonna have to leave this one behind, but that would be a good seller right there, especially in that size XL, but it's just not good condition. It's kind of just a cool hoodie. It's an Old Navy, but it's kind of cool. Thank you, Lola, for rallying the troops. I do appreciate 6.3 thousand likes already, which is really cool. Appreciate y'all. It means a lot to me just to have you in here hanging out. I'm working, and I get to do that with all my friends. We've got 270 folks in the house, so pretty cool. I do pick up some Duluth trading. This is not going to be on the pickup list. It's just a wrinkle-free kind of button-down casual shirt. This is not the stuff I typically look for in Duluth. More like a flannel or a shirt jacket, I might pick that up. I don't do Turnberry either, no. Good question. So everything here that I'm looking at right now, all these shirts are priced at $4.99 flat pricing. So really, I'm looking for stuff that's going to sell for at least $20 plus shipping, but really I'm kind of looking more for like 25 plus shipping. It's another Brooks Brothers. I'm going to pass on this. If this was like a merino wool or something, that could be a nice piece, but that's just cotton. It wasn't in the best condition either. I sell both men's and women's, but probably like 90%, 10%, if that makes sense. I know a lot more about men's. Usually stay in my lane. So we're getting down to some of my favorite things to flip. It doesn't look like they have too many of them, but suits and blazers are my highest profit per item category. So I'm excited about that, but there's just not. Take a drink for every Stafford. There's one right there. Let me know down below in the chat if you're a reseller, what's your favorite platform to sell on? I'd love to hear that too. Drop that down in the chat. All right, onto the suits and blazers, and I think this first one might be a go. Let's hang this up here. That might be a go. Really, look at the pattern on that. It's a smaller size, it looks like. Okay, got some votes coming in. A lot of eBay fans, Poshmark fans, eBay and Poshmark. So size, we got a Ralph Lauren. I like picking up Ralph Lauren. The size tag's cut out. That's okay, because I can estimate the size of this just by measuring it. It is a smaller size, so in suits, just like shirts, or I guess this is just a blazer, not a suit, but just like shirts, the bigger sizes sell better. But man, that pattern is really awesome. Whoops, and it's on the floor. This feels like it's a size 38. This is a really small size, like a kid's size. So this is gonna be borderline, but gosh, I really love that pattern. I also don't know the material. The material tag's cut out. So that's an obstacle. It's not a barrier. I'm gonna pick it up anyway, I think. I'm gonna put that in the cart. You'll see some sold comps up on the screen if this is the YouTube recording. And if I didn't pick it up, I'll put a note up on the screen too. I'm gonna have to go through all these items and inspect them for stains and all that stuff, which is much easier to do with two hands than one hand. Yeah, that plaid's wild. I do really well with Ralph Lauren and like really unique patterns like that plaid. Yeah, wedding season. For me, this is usually a little bit of a lull right now for suits and blazers. Like beginning of the year, February, March, April, but it heats up and we'll get busy again at the front end of the summer. Yes, sir.
If you're into sartorial stuff or collecting or reselling, there's pretty decent Allen Edmonds at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the docks. One, you'd have to probably kind of work the leather to get it back right.
Okay.
Johnson and Murphy, I'm sure they're not real crocodile skin, but four pairs up there, about 15 to 25.
That's awesome. I really appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. If I don't see you, have a great day. What a nice fella, huh? Thank you for the new follows. We got Sally Jones, Al Grace, Tammy. Appreciate you jumping on board with the follows. We do a live every morning of sales, and we ship out those items and talk about profits and costs and fees and all that stuff. So, kind of the underbelly of reselling every morning, and we have coffee together. And I do this every Tuesday, 1 o'clock. We go out live thrifting. I take you along for the whole process. And if you're not subscribed over on YouTube, consider subscribing over there. I'm going to put this full recording up there on YouTube. So in case you're in the middle of your workday or messing around with the kids. What do we got here? I don't know this one. Alan LeBeau for Heart. I don't know this brand, but Usually super 110, super 100s or 110s or 120s is a usual tip-off of something good. Does anybody know about this? Is Reisner in the house? Reisner, you're here. What's that? Alan LeBeau, any value there? Or is that just nothing? Thanks for all the follows. I see you all popping in. Here's another one. This one feels like it's like camel hair. A really awesome material on this one. Oh, I don't know if you heard that guy. He was tipping me off on some shoes out in the front. 100% cashmere. 46R. Anyone know about this brand? Man, it's a good size. Cashmere is money. It's in good shape. I don't know that one, but maybe somebody in the chat will let me know. Otherwise, I'll comp that one out later. If you know that brand, let me know down below, because there's a bunch of them. Here's another one. It's a funky feeling material too. Here's that brand. The last one was cashmere. Alan LeBeau. Yes on the cashmere, no on the other two? Okay. Appreciate that, Reisner. Much, much love. They're at Nordstrom for $2,000 new. Wow, well, how about it? Suits and blazers lose a ton of value from new to used, so although that $2,000 sounds wild, it still might be like just like a $50 blazer or something. Yeah, cashmere is always something to look for, so I'm looking for cashmere camel hair. I'm looking for good patterns. Two-piece suits sell better than just the blazer because there's just a lower supply of them. They sell a lot faster, and the profit margins are better on suits for sure. Big sizes do well and all that stuff too. Elbow on eBay for $70. Tessuto is similar to Loro Piani. Did I just pass one of those? It's a Brooks Brothers. It's a Pima cotton. I'll probably pass on that one. If that was wool, I'd pick it up. Okay, good info there. Butter is my dog. Appreciate y'all looking stuff up for me. Thank you for the follows. Happy from Tortella and Jay Lynn. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning at the weekday shipping and coffee lives. All right, where am I gonna go next? I do have some jeans back there I want to get at, but let's go to some short sleeve shirts for now since everyone's in the jeans aisle. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 short sleeve shirt aisles to go through. We're actually doing pretty good. And they look like they're really well stocked. So I'm feeling good, I'm vibing. I think we're gonna get some hits here. Or we'll talk it into existence anyway. The YouTube channel name is linked up. If you click on my name up above, you can go right to all of my socials, YouTube, Instagram, all that. I post daily bolos up on Instagram where I dig beyond the brand and I tell you like what specifically to look for within certain brands. So I post one of those every day on Instagram. You might consider following me over on IG. I love my IG account. We were talking about that on this morning's live. I think it's awesome. I would follow me on IG if I weren't me, if that makes any sense. It's a cool shirt. I don't think it's worth any money, but look at that. Giraffes and stuff on there. Get out of town. That's cool. I don't think that's worth anything, but boy, is that cool. Sometimes thrifting's just fun to see cool stuff. Appreciate the compliment, Nick, on IG. Thank you for the follow. If you're watching this recording on YouTube, down below in the description, I have links to all my socials, all the shipping material supplies I use, all the tools. Basically, if it's a link in there, if there's an affiliate link in there, it's something that I use on a regular basis and that I believe in and highly recommend to other people. Shipping supplies, printers, software. Thank you, Graham Ventures. Saw you go over to YouTube. Just got a notification that you subscribed. Thank you. For some reason, YouTube gives me some pop-up notifications for new subscribers and not for others. So if I didn't see you, if I didn't get a notification for you subscribing over on YouTube, thanks anyway. I'll see it later on after I get off this live. That polo was all stained up. This one is too. Moving along. I think we're gonna get some hits, maybe some Peter Millar. Here's a brand I used to pick up a lot more. I might pick this one up though. Y'all, if you've been following me, you know I'm partial to pearl snaps. And I think that's a unique enough pattern on this. Might be like an $18 sale, so I'm gonna go below my normal threshold, but that's just a cool shirt. And you know I'm partial to those pearl snaps. On your hang scroll every time Chris scoots a hanger tap. Oh gosh. Well, appreciate you rallying the troops to tap the screen. We got 10.2 thousand likes. I appreciate y'all tapping the screen. It just tells TikTok that you're having a good time, maybe that you're learning something, and invites more people to join the conversation, which I think is fun. The more the merrier. Ralph Lauren does sell, especially if you can learn the specific things to look for within that. Ralph Lauren is a giant universe, like, of lines and styles. One of the biggest brands in the world, if not the biggest brand in the world. This one is stained up too, so it's a no-go. But generally speaking, with Ralph Lauren and Polo Ralph Lauren, you're looking for bigger sizes. This is a women's XL. You're looking for bigger sizes. You're looking for like bold patterns. Anything that can make it unique. You're looking for silk. You're looking for linen. You're looking for wool. Will both sold in 40 range. Okay. I wish I could go live this afternoon, but the thrift I'll be in, I have no signal. I know all about that. Believe me, cruising in, I know all about the no signal. I actually wasn't sure we were going to have signal here. In fact, when I pulled up in the parking lot, I was like, ooh, I don't know, the service isn't great, but I think we're doing good. Do we have pretty strong service in here? I think we're doing good. So this rack has been slow. We got one item out of this rack. I used to buy and sell Slazenger, but I haven't been, but I kind of like that little hit there, but there's a hole on it and everything. I used to sell Slazenger back in the day, but the prices aren't what they used to be. Sketch signal. Yeah, I thought it was Sketch. I told you. If you want Southern Treasures to join me on tomorrow morning's live at 9:30 a.m., put a thumbs up emoji down below if you want Southern Treasures. And you can go ahead and tag Southern Treasures and hit thumbs up. But if you want Mac to join the live, tag her, annoy her. We'll shame her into joining tomorrow at 9:30. She just hit 1,000 followers, so she can go live. She's been talking about it forever. And now she's like, I don't know if I want to go live. I'm scared. So if you want to see Southern Treasures go live, put a thumbs up down below, tag her, let her know. You'd love to meet her live on tomorrow morning's thrift. If you want to see her sales go out the door too. She's scared of the beard, I think. Let me know, by the way, too, if I got to do a better angle on the camera or whatever. I don't know. If I can make this live better for you, just let me know. I don't ask enough for your feedback. Everyone, if Reisner Resells needs 14 follows to get to 1,000, we need Reisner to get to 1,000 so she can go live, because she's one of the smartest resellers that I know, and I want to see her go live on this account. So go ahead and click on Reisner Resell's name down below and click the follow button. What cross post do you do? Linked up in my profile, I have a link for a free trial for Vendu. I've been using Vendu to cross list all my inventory for almost 2 years. I started using it in June of 2021. I'm a big Vendu fan. I cross list on 5 platforms with it. There's pricing for every size business. So whether it's a small side hustle, a hobby business, all the way up to this is your full-time thing, they have different pricing structures depending on how many items you list per month. And you can list up to 10 different platforms. I'm on 5 platforms using it. Woods and Gray, isn't that a brand? Or am I just making stuff up? Let's Is that anything? And Reisner, let us know where you're getting. If we're getting you up to 1,000 followers, let us know where you're at right now. If you haven't followed Reisner, go ahead and click on Reisner Resell's name, give her a follow. I don't think you'll be disappointed by that decision to do so. So this rack's been slow going. We still only got these 2 items. We have a lot more in the cart, but only 2 from this rack. Here's an Under Armour, not good condition. That's a borderline brand anywhere. Usually borderline, I pass on more on Under Armour probably 80% of the time, but I pick up some. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a Wrangler for a second. Joe Boxer Western. Boy, it looks like a Wrangler. It also looks stained. Should be easy. Let's get her there now. Exactly. No one was in gray. Okay. Oh, check this out. Really cool find here. Some vintage Polo Sports. So Polo Sport is a discontinued line. It's pretty sought after. People really like Polo Sport. Oh man, don't tell me. It's in really rough condition. Looks like a couple bad stains here. Usually stains travel in packs, in gangs, gaggles if you will. I don't know, that shirt's really rough. I'm gonna leave it in the cart for now. I'm gonna look it over a little more. It's authentic Polo Sport too. Dang. I just think the condition's too rough. It's really pilled. It's got some stains. But I love this hit here. You don't see that too often. Well, I'll inspect it. I hope that passes the test. It's a good one to look for. Oh, it's a vintage Dolphins Polo. It's in really rough shape. It's a cool Field and Stream. All right, so let's spin around. That rack gave us 3 items, maybe. This one's a maybe. And remember, you can go, I'll put this whole recording up on YouTube, so if you miss some stuff, or if you're like, wait, what was that brand? What did you say? The whole thing will be up on YouTube tomorrow morning. I'll drop it at 9:30. Here's a Ralph Lauren. It's kind of a cool tag, like rugby style shirt with a denim collar. That's pretty rad. It's a size medium. Oh, it's all stained up. Wow, that's impressive how stained that is. That'd be a really cool find with that denim collar like that. That's authentic too. Older tag, bummer on that. An impressive amount of stains. So I know being on TikTok live is definitely like a broken record. You end up repeating yourself a lot because you have a lot of people just kind of cycling in for a few minutes, going back to work, cycling back in, taking a phone call, coming back. But one thing I don't repeat enough is how much I appreciate all y'all following, dropping comments, letting me know about brands that I don't know about, hitting the like button, doing all those things. I appreciate it a ton. Or if you're just hanging there, got me in the background, and you're being silent in the background, I appreciate that too. That's awesome. Okay, here's a Walt Disney World tag. Size 3XL. Yep, stained up. Oof, another impressively stained shirt. Nice job. I do try to take the stains out, but you kind of start to get like an instinct for which ones will come out and which ones won't, just from trial and error. So, been doing this almost 5 years. I can't even tell you. Probably tried to take stains out of 1,000 shirts at this point. Hopefully not that many, but probably close anyway. And yeah, just based on successes and failures, you start getting an instinct for it. And I don't really like doing that. I don't like to mess with stains. If it's a high-end item that if the stain doesn't come out and I can still get good profit for it, that's a different story. But if it's kind of a marginal item, and I'm like, it's 50-50 if the stain's gonna come out, I'm not gonna play that game. Yeah, I see a lot of stains. You're right, D. David. And that was an impressive amount of stains. We've seen an oh, look at this Girl Scout shirt. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Some things are just neat. Doesn't mean they're valuable. Oh, look at that. 2 in 1 trip. If you didn't screenshot the last one, screenshot that one. Carbon to cobalt. Oh, come on, don't tell me that's a stain. No, I think it's just wrinkles. No, I think we're good. So I just sold one just like this a couple, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. It's a good size 2XL. Did you screenshot it yet? Here it is. Carbon to cobalt, good one. A 2-pack. Is that stains? No, I think it's just wrinkled. Currently trying to get a stain out of an untucked piece. Stain 1, max 0 so far. Yikes. Yeah, it's just not fun. Honestly, a lot of times I've been listing stuff even without trying to take out the stains. I just don't really want to mess with it. Time is money too. Needs an iron. No ironing, Frankie. We don't iron. All right, let's get some hits. What do we got here? Pole Ralph Lauren large. Is this 100% cotton? Feels like a Pima cotton or something. Just 100% regular cotton. I usually don't pick up size large in these polo shirts, but I kind of like the pocket tee. Oh, there's a little hole at the pocket. Back on the rack. Here we go. Christian Dior. Short sleeve white. Is that a stain? Yeah. Stains. A lot of pilling on this too. Oh well. Would be a decent resell there. Christian Dior. There's a 511 Tactical. I like this brand, but this is just like a size medium, kind of a technical t-shirt, like a tech tee. I don't know. What do y'all think about this? I think this is probably not worth enough money. Send all ironing and mending to Reisner. Reisner, did you get to that 1,000 follows? Here's a Southern Tide. I like picking up Southern Tide. I like these polos, but this one's got holes and pills all over it. So condition's getting us right now. We're on a bad run of condition right now. That would have been 3 in a row. Like nice pickups there. The Dior, the Polo Ralph, and that Southern Tide, but condition is getting us. What goes down must come up. Let's get hot. Appreciate the stain recommendations coming in. You know what's the best? suits and blazers if these places stocked more of them. This place had, what, 12 of them stocked? We picked up 2 of them. Look at that, Masters Performance. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Look at that. It's a size small. It's like a wicking t-shirt. That's a Masters item I've never seen before. I don't know, what do you think that's worth? Size small, which stinks for men's, but look at that. It's kind of a cool like silhouette logo on that. It's a neat find. I found a Masters polo, a vintage Slazenger Masters polo earlier today. Check out this Sierra Nevada shirt. That's cool. Wish that was peak size. That'd be cool. That brewery is about 20 minutes down the road from where we are right now. It's like a Disneyland of breweries here in Asheville. Yeah, Masters is selling like hotcakes right now, and they will continue to sell really well because now Masters is very front of mind for people. It's also the beginning of like the, you know, the big golf season, or all the majors now start happening. Next major will be in May. Next one will be in June, I think. They changed the schedule last year, so I think it's May, June, July now. Yeah, that Masters t-shirt was a men's size small. I love the pattern on this Columbia. It's kind of peak size too. I'm kind of vibing with that. It's kind of like this shirt. Hey, by the way, it's kind of like this shirt. Feels like it might be short on me. Put that in the cart. Selfie. Live selfies are strange. It's super hot in here, and I decided it was a good idea to wear a flannel, but I'm like red in the face hot in here. Here's a Pima Soft Touch, which is just a little bit better of a model. I actually sold one of these today, a Pima Soft Touch polo. They don't sell much better, but maybe a little bit better than just the regular cotton ones. This kind of polo used to sell back in the day, like 4+ years ago. I used to pick this kind of thing up, like a Nike with a Broncos logo, but those just don't do well for me anymore. I haven't picked those up in years. Found some Salomon XA Pro 3Ds, nice. Those are great, yeah. Salomons don't really fit my, I'm a big Salomon fan, but the shoes don't fit my feet well. I'm a fan of their skis. Thank you for the follow, appreciate that. Welcome aboard. We got T-Less, JN Yada, Everyday Treasure, and more. Thank you for the follows. Good to have you on board. Great place to ask questions, by the way, too. Even if I don't get to the questions, there's a bunch of super smart resellers in the chat here. There's 392 people. 389 of them are brilliant. Skis are awesome, yeah. I'm a QST 106 kind of guy, if you're into the skis. Hello from New Hampshire. Where in New Hampshire are you at? If I've already asked you that question, you can ignore it. There's another Columbia. Really cool pattern on this one, size medium. I'm not gonna pick that up. But look at that unique pattern, I like that. It's got like fish hooks in the stripes, that's rad. Berlin, okay, that's up there. Here's Huck, this is a good brand, but this is just a t-shirt. It's kind of pilled out, small size. Good brand though, keep your eye out for Huck. No Peter Moore, not even like a borderline cotton Peter Moore, nothing Peter. No PDM yet, but maybe it's in this little section. If I were to guess, I don't really see anything that looks like Peter Millar. Thanks for the follow, Stephanie. Welcome aboard. That hanger's history. Do you pick up vintage? Yeah, I do. I agree with you, Melinda. I love those Southern Comfort Peter Millar polos. Great item. Good, consistent seller. All right, we got one more rack of short sleeve shirts to do, but that aisle is occupied, so we're gonna go do some jeans. So here we go. Jeans will be $4.99. So some Levi's, some 550s. Got a big size on these. It says size 52, but let's check the tag. $52 by $29. 550s. Look like they're in good shape. Those are going in the cart. Easy $25 to $29 on those bigger sizes. Gonna put that hanger back. Let me know some of your favorite jeans to buy and sell. And we're in the men's jeans right now. Let me know some of your favorites. Maybe we'll find some of those. Boy, that's not really. How about that? Jeans, $4.99. They got like 6 pairs of them. We'll skim the pants section too. Let's see, how am I going to approach this? Try to face the right way for some speed here. All right. We'll skim this. We're looking for wool, corduroy. We're looking for golf pants, hiking pants. I'm gonna skim these. I'm not gonna spend as much time. Here's some flame resistant pants right here. FR is typically flame resistant. I don't know this brand. I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, these are flame resistance. Anybody know anything about these? That's the brand right there. We got some people dropping their favorite brands. We see Ariat, Rock Revival, Levi's Orange Tab, made in the USA Levi's. Let me know about that brand if you know anything about that brand. Never heard of it before. Flame resistant usually has some value. In a lot of brands, it elevates the value of the brand. It's another new tag item. Pro Club. Nice houndstooth pattern on these. What are they? What are you? Joseph A. Banks. Nothing there. Yeah, I don't know if anything flame resistant. Do you think that that's true, that anything flame resistant is valuable? I'm honestly asking, I don't know. Here's a pair of mountain khakis. These do okay. So these are a slim tailored fit, size 38 by 30. Obviously the color is gonna make these really susceptible to stains, but that looks like that would just come off. That that looks like thrift dust from the floor of the thrift store. Throw those in the cart. Flame resistant sell new for $45.55. Cool, thank you. What do they sell? Is that like retail new? Because retail new is gonna have a different price than eBay new. People want a discount to buy it on eBay rather than from a retailer. I'll throw the pants into the cart since there's some people that are insistent. Where'd they go? I'll throw them into the cart. They're a good size, 42-32, and I'll do some comp research. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see a comp up, like a sold comp up on the screen showing value, and you'll see a mention of whether or not I picked them up. You all know the drill. Ooh, a lot of thrift dust on these. Oof. It's all just dust. I'm not super excited about these. Ugh. All right, so that's one side. Let's do this other side. Again, looking for corduroy. We're looking for hiking pants. I'm gonna skim through here, so when you skim, you end up missing some good stuff, but I'm okay with that. There's some bonobos. The shirts don't do so good in bonobos, but the pants can still do okay. There's the logo there. Bonobos look like a smaller size, 34 by 30. Just not sure if the condition's gotta be good. Definitely some spots. I'll have to look those over. It looked like there might have been two of these back to back. What were those? Those are $80. One more pants aisle. We're facing the wrong direction, so we're gonna go back down this way. Oh, maybe not. Again, this is just gonna be a skim. I wish they had more jeans. Here's Brooks Brothers, but let's see if these are anything worth getting. Probably gonna pass on these. It's a smaller size, 34 by 31. Brooks Brothers Advantage chinos. These are the Clarks. These are probably a $20 pair of pants. Stained anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. Those are kind of funky. Some Nikes, Stanford, but those are all worn out. Some joggers. Oh, that's Syracuse, never mind. Different color. That's it for pants, I'm good. Check this last little end every time I go this way. Pull Ralph Lauren khakis, size 34-30. They're a raw hem, or no, somebody hemmed them up. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with these. I like these in bigger sizes anyway. It's typically a $25 plus shipping seller for me, but I like the bigger sizes. They do better for me. one, somebody had hemmed them, so I'm not gonna mess with them. All right, we gotta do one more shirt aisle. Of course, as soon as I go to that aisle, someone goes in. Come on, buddy. Worn out. That's a cool shirt though. Very cool shirt. It's just all like totally worn out, like scratchy. It's like the same as the last one, only not with no hole on this one, but this one's got a stain. Yep. Getting turned back by the stains. Yeah, I agree with that. Great comment there. The music's almost as bad as the clothes. All right, let's go find some shoes. Where do they put the shoes in this place? I haven't been to the store in forever. KitchenAid mixer for 145 bucks. Oh my word. Oh wow, remember these? That's for an antenna. Got a TV antenna. I haven't seen one of these in forever. $8. Really? Pardon. So thanks everybody for hanging out. For me, this was a lot of fun because I got to hang out with 250 of my closest friends while I was out thrifting. So appreciate y'all hanging out for a little bit. Got some good finds, probably about, I want to say maybe about 15 or 20 things in this cart. Next, I'm going to go through all these items, make sure that they're not stained or torn or rips or holes, that whole sort of thing. Yeah, so I'll put this whole recording up on YouTube, so if you missed anything, you can go back and check that out. It'll be live tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern time. I'll drop that. I'll also be live 9:30 a.m. Eastern time over on TikTok, shipping out the day's orders. Hopefully we get some more sales going out the door today. I hope you have some great sales today too. And if you're outsourcing and thrifting, I hope you find some really cool stuff. I had fun today. Hope you did too. Hope you learned something maybe too. If you did, let me know down below on the YouTube recording. I'd love to know